So what does good dick mean to me? Well, when I first saw it, I didn't know Mariana at the time, and I saw it like on Netflix, and I was really struck by it and really charmed by it because it was a film where I felt like I'd never seen anything like it before, because it seemed like you like Mariana's character was so curmudgeonly, except for you just loved her and you were rooting for her, and she held a lot of the power in the relationship in this way where she sort of knew her boundaries and yet obviously was sort of like in some ways kind of imprisoned by her boundaries. And I just thought it was a really interesting representation of love. They hardly touch or kiss, and yet the movie's really sexy. And I just thought it was a really interesting romantic comedy, and I felt really inspired by it as a writer. That they struck this really interesting tonal balance of it being sort of dark and like come here this way and then push you away, and it's funny and awkward, and I just think her voice as a filmmaker is so interesting. And then when I met her, I was like, wow, I didn't expect her to be so warm and open and just full of life, because the character in the movie is so sort of sort of closed off, and she's completely transformed in the film. It's such an amazing performance, and I just felt so honored to meet her and then work with her, because she's just got such an amazing spirit, and she's a true artist, and I just like, she just has the most infectious, warm energy, and I can't wait to see what she does next. As a filmmaker, I am a huge fan and supporter of female filmmakers, and there's something about the female voice in film that just speaks to me, and that I just want to be a part of that community and be part of that sort of way of thinking and looking at the world, which I think is particular to women. And I really love this film, so you should see it if you haven't yet.